I think that's streaming. Hey, oh, we're doing the same thing we always do, which is taking a look to see when the stream goes live. It says I'm streaming, but am I really? That's the real question. Yes, I am. Let's go. I've got to send this in here. I've got to send this over here. All right. W. All right, so let's get the stream rolling. First thing, first thing that's a bit different, the stream, I've changed up my layout a bit. Previously I've had the stream goals in the bottom right corner over here. But I found that to be kind of annoying. So what I've done is I've normally you at the bottom of my screen, there would be the like the bar of all the things I have open, but you don't need to see that. So what I've done is I've covered that with like black, so you don't see that, and also replaced it with the street like the scrolling thing here, which shows the current stream shit, which I think is neat. I'll see if I end up liking that or not. Now, you may have gotten a sneak peek there, but there have been some changes to this game. First thing, we go to the deck builder, you'll notice, maybe, the cards now look quite different than how they used to. I actually have an image I could probably pull up of how they used to look if I go over to my thing, because I have been documenting this slightly. Here we go. Let me grab the card as it was at the end of last stream. This is the card as it was by the end of yesterday, right when I got off. And then if you take a look at my messages here, I was kind of like talking about how I was redesigning the color thing. So then I gave it these notches, right? So it's now no longer a flat rectangle on the edge. It's now like notched like this. And then I was like, you know what? While I'm at it, I could just start redesigning the card itself. So then I started designing new and more parts, and finally we got to this, which is its current form over here. And this is where it sits for now. Um, I think it's a big improvement from where it used to be. Again, this I can still like very easily change like anything I want on this. We've got, of course, the decks. These buttons are still very temporary. Yeah, in terms of the game itself, definitely some stuff is different. If I start playing, you might notice wall, two walls, three walls. So, first of all, I've nerfed the 2x2 wall into a 1x2 wall because it was way too overpowered before. You were able to place 4 walls in one move. You just were able to place way too many walls, right? Whoa, what's that? It placed a 3x1 wall. That's pretty nuts. It should put a cannon. No, it's opting to put more walls. That's pretty nutty, actually. How many walls does this thing have? Oh my god. Like, this thing just has, like... Yeah, now it puts a cannon down. This thing just has a shit ton of walls. That's pretty funny. It should block it up at some point. Okay, I'm not sure why it's continuing to put walls there. Actually I do. It's because it's valuing defending the 2 over the 1. But if I put this there, then it should start evening out a bit. Anyway, you can see it's not the, I have this kind of on like a more, I wouldn't say easy mode, but it is kind of what this mode is, right? Oh, they shooted. They shooted it at me. Yeah, I have a lot of reconstruction cards that I can't use, and it's kind of filling up my hand, and there's no way to get rid of them. At least currently there isn't. Can I just... It's gonna shoot again. It's gonna do that. And then I put a cannon there and it shoots. I say reconstruction, and then they're gonna shoot in a second. Okay. Yeah. I was mostly right. Whoa. I mean, this is intense gaming right here. I need to get a cannon down here or something. Oh, that's not good. Currently the balance of cards is really fucked because every you have an equal chance of getting every card in the game. So you get reconstruction the same rate you'd get cannons, or the same rate you'd get 1x1 walls, or the same rate you get 3x1 walls, which really should not be how it is. There should be you like I think you'll get like certain cards more or less than other ones. I probably want to increase the weight of the cannons and the attack cards in the decks because currently the current meta is wall spam, which is not the best because the reason why it's wall spam right now is because you have three different wall cards versus the one cannon card, so you're three times more likely to draw a wall than a cannon at the current ratios that the game operates at. I'm having a great game here, but basically, you can definitely tell I need to fine tune some stuff. This lets me peek at the AI deck right now. They have so they have two reconstruction, two cannons. That's interesting. I probably should buff the for the AI. I should buff the score for cannons, and then two fours, which is the 1x2 wall, and then 1-2, which is the. Oh wait, no, a two is the. A four is the 3x1 wall. A two is the 1x2 wall. I'm making a lot of sense. But I need to buff the AI's weight towards more cannons and more attacking cards because right now it's playing very defensive, and that's not very fun. But that's more just like tweaking the values, right? That's not just that's not a fault with the game itself. That's more of a fault with the AI, like the values that I set for it, which I can always tweak whenever I need to. Like I might do probably after stream because value tweaking is not interesting. But what I have done between streams is quite monumental, I would say. I mean monumental for the game, not in terms of like quality of changes, if that makes sense. What I did is I gave the AIs the ability to place and score the things for other types of walls, like the 2x1 wall, or the 1x2 wall, or the 3x1 wall. Thanks, very convenient. Alright, so I've given it the ability to place said walls. What I need to do, probably, is change up the weighting so that it tries to place cannons way more than it tries to place walls. Because right now it's favoring walls over cannons, which I feel like it should not be. I feel like cannons should be the thing it prioritizes if it has them. Anyway, yeah, there's a few under the hood things going on. Like I have where's AI turn? I have a little failsafe in here, which is this piece of code here, which is preventing the AI from having more than two of a certain type, or they cannot have three of the same thing in their deck. And the reason I had to do this is because the AI was basically getting they were filling their hand with the reconstruction cards, right? But since they had no broken walls, they couldn't play them. So their hand was getting filled with them, and then they could never play the game, and they soft locked themselves. So that was very fun, and that was my temporary fix to this. What I'm gonna go do now is disable. It's actually this way. Is disable the debug things here, and also in card on check die, because there's another one in here where I was trying to figure out why something was happening. Anyway, now that those debug things are not going to clog up the chat, I think it's time I go over my scrolling, my scrolling fucking stream goals, right? Give me 1 second. Okay. So you'll see them scrolling here. What I can also do is if I go over to OBS, do I have it open? No, I don't. Well, I have OBS open. I mean, I don't have the thing opt out for it. What I was gonna say is, for right now, I'm working actually on a better solution than my current one. I'm not sure if I want to continue with the scrolling thing, but these are the three. The first one is create an escape menu and back button. That I think is kind of important. You know what I could do is I could order these 1, 2, 3. It doesn't fucking matter though. No one cares. What I wanted to do is create an escape menu slash back button thing, because currently when you're in the game, also just other back buttons in general. So like once I click play game, I'm stuck here. I cannot go backwards. Once I click once I go to the single player, I can't go backwards. Once I click this, I can't go backwards. Once I go to here, you're stuck. You cannot press like escape to get to a menu or something to be able to go to the main menu. You are literally stuck on that screen until the game ends. And I think I need to change that probably. Other things. So the other things that I have listed to do are they create the game settings, or this is more like FPS, or I don't fucking know, like keybinds, not the match settings, which I also have written. This is watch settings. uh Match settings though. Match settings would be like how difficult the AI is, or are you allowed to use illegal decks, or something like that. Uh Getting feedback on the scrolling text, people are like, it looks neat, but also meh. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a better solution because I really found the thing over here to be kind of annoying. Maybe that was just a me thing. But it does neatly save space. So I'll try and think of other ways maybe I can display the goals, but for now that's just what I'll leave it as. Anyway, those are the goals. I just went over them. If you're a source and you didn't hear them, that's an L. So I think what the probably most important thing I should work on is some way to get out of the game once you're in it, because you can't leave. There is no backing out. There is no escape. What I can do, if I go to the canvas, when do you officially go? Okay, so from here, literally, I can just create I can just take the segs button, right? Anyone know where the segs button is? Probably be in here, probably this button. This segs button right here is the leave game button. Or this is, I mean, it's the main menu button. It goes back to the main menu. So now, that very, very simple change should mean I can go between, if I can remember the thing, I should be able to go back to the main menu. Yeah, I can, yeah, W. That's cool. That's all chill. That's a, the Empire. It's pretty chill. Maybe you should consider, like, joining it sometime. Main thing I want to do, I need to create, like, an escape priority list. I have created something similar in the past, but I didn't like how I'd done it before. Basically, when you're, what I mean is when you have a placer selected, you can press escape to cancel it, right? Like, I'm currently, like, if I put this cannon, I can stop placing it by pressing escape. Or doing so, like that, like, I just press escape, boom, dead, no more. But I also don't want to have it so if I'm in this mode and I press escape, then it brings up the escape menu, because that's not what I'm trying to do. So I need to create some kind of priority list thing for when you press escape, so it knows what to do when you're pressing them. Also, ideally, this is more of a side note, when I press escape in the deck builder, it should bring you back to the main menu, and when you press escape here, it should also bring you back to the main menu. So those are the things to consider when making the escape priority list. So let's figure out how I can do this. Let's go over to Gamer, my absolute favorite script. By now, this thing has reached almost 1.8 thousand lines, which is pretty fucking neat. And a lot of it's interesting. A lot of it's interesting. Gotta love this one still. That one living its way in programming war crimes. It's just an absolute W. I don't know if I'm physically capable of coding something better than this. It's just magnificent. What's funny is I could literally use a fucking for loop to simplify it like majorly, but no. Why would you do that? How why what? No, no, no. This is the absolute best option. And there is no other option. Why am I getting an ad on this song? That's no, 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 no. I want to do like, I don't know, just something. Something. Is this one neat? I don't honestly can't remember. Yeah, that's fine, but I'm gonna rewind it a bit. So, where's my... I need specifically... Is this update? This is update. Hey, we're already here. Anyone else love my dev keybind or the spacebar? Anyway. So I believe it's input manager.game keys close menu. Wait a minute. I already have an if statement for this up here. Smart. So this is the current usage for it, right? What I've got to think of is how do I create the priority list? So I mean, I could do an if-else chain. Is that the best way to do it, though? I genuinely don't know. I'll do that for now because I am lazy, but if I need to, I'll do it. So, if placer state, then it cancels the placer. Else if game state equals game, then it's going to unknown function that doesn't exist yet. I'm gonna just comment that out so it doesn't throw an error. Then I can say else if checks. I don't fucking remember what they are. Menus. So these are the 6 checks that are in active use. And what are the ones I need? So this is a bit of an involved process. Play menu and deck builder. Play menu is 6, and deck builder is gonna be like around here. Yeah, 27. So 6 and 27, so 6 and 2. So checks 2 and 6 are the things I need to do. So if checks 2, then main menu. Else if check 6, main menu. Right? You know what, for now, I can just say if you stinky yourself, then you just go back to the main menu when you press escape in the game. Is that kind of shitty? Yeah. I don't really care. Anyway, so if I press escape, nothing happens. So I go to the deck builder though. Ooh, something happens. Ooh, something happens. Nothing should happen now, because you can't get back out of those. But I press escape and it just closes it. But then I press a cannon. It just works. It just works. Is it kind of... it feels dirty using if-else chains, but it works. So, I mean... I can't exactly fault it, because it works. But I don't want it to work. That's the problem, I think. I'm just making it look nicer. Alright, so what I've got to do now is make some kind of like play menu, escape menu, thing that happens when you press escape. Oh, that's nutty right there. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. Funny gift, but also, no way. Yeah, hold on. Hello, Mr. Darnell. Bonjour. Wow. Top tier call. Top tier call.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was cool. Anyway, back to games out. Back to actually existing. So what have I got to do? No, I'm just gonna go quickly back to it. All right. So whatever. I've probably got to make like a UI thing which lets you.
Listen, there's a good chance somebody's trying to hack your website right now.
No, someone's trying to hack into the Ox Games download webpage. Shit. Fuck. Call the police. Call the fire department. Call them all. Get everyone here. They're trying to get in. If else chains are bad, you don't want to see my code. Yes. I agree, but it works, so I don't feel like fixing it, to be honest. This is it feels dirty though. It just feels gross using. I don't like using if else. I mean, I sometimes use I feel fine using if else. I do not like if else if. I hate else ifs. I don't know why. I hate them. They're not cool. But this is the only way I can really think of doing it in like a compact manner, because like each thing's gonna need to do something else. And they're different compares. I can't use a switch statement. I wish I could. I really fucking wish I could. Yeah, I've got to make some kind of like thingy that's descriptive. So we do. Remember toggle pause menu? I'm gonna re-add this. No. What the fuck? Why is it lagging? Just bring me to the end. What? What's it? Why is it lagging? Hold on. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Public void this. And then this. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say 7 equals exclamation point check 7. I think check 7 is unused, right? Yeah, nothing else uses it besides this. So I can do that. And then I can say update menus. And then I can go over to update menus and I could say, what's the next one? Okay, fuck you. It's reloading. Don't you just hate it when it's saying hold on and it's reloading the fucking script assemblies? That's always what hurts me, like a gut punch. So 40 at 7, and then... And now I've just got to design the actual thing. This is the real play menu, which I don't want. I want the pause menu, which is the fake one. It's got the fake J's. Okay, so this is gonna be like menu. What a great menu title. Just says fucking menu on it. But I mean, that's what it is, so. Pause menu. We'll make this like transparent or something, so it just like grays out the background, but it doesn't fully obfuscate it. And then I'm gonna get rid of these, because we don't need them. And this button is just gonna be the segs button again. I fucking love the segs button, by the way. If you couldn't tell, I love this button. Because it goes to the main menu. Now, unless I'm tripping, I think this will just work. Okay. Yes, I am tripping. Why, though? Ah. Well, I referenced the wrong menu. Now it should work. Yes, I was just being very smart. So, game. Game exists. I press escape. We go to the menu, press escape. It toggles between it. And then this, of course, brings you back to the main menu. That's cool. I like that. That's a W. So now there's, this. Oh. Oh, I don't know if I can live with that. I'll have to fix that at some point. Or I'll just change where the button is located. So take a look at this button, the segs button. Look what happens when I go to the main menu. Oh. They're not aligned. They're not in the same position. That's dirty. I don't know. You can now do menu navigation. It doesn't pause the game, I would like to clarify. It just is like a thing that lets you do other shit. Like maybe if I want to say like, oh, you can change the settings or something. I don't know. Like one of the buttons could be bringing you to a settings menu, which by the way I might have to do very, very soon. Is create. Thanks. Wait, does this button have navigation? Oh, fucking hell. How many of these buttons have navigation? Uh-oh. I just realized this. Scrupulous. No, no. Oh. Oh, that hurts. That's actually bad. That's, like, really fucking bad. That's my... Oh, I forgot I made a settings menu, like, kind of as a joke. It's just a copy and paste of the main title screen, except it has the word settings on it. Oh, this is gonna take a second. I've got to go disable this navigation thing. You probably don't know what the navigation thing is. Basically, it lets you, I don't like it. I get why it's there. It lets you hit buttons with your keyboard, right? And that's good. I mean, it's adding, I don't know, it just makes the game better, right? What I don't like is that, you can do it sometimes when you're not supposed to be able to. Like, if I disable the button, it's fine. But if I, like, hide the button, right, behind something else, you're still able to press it. Then, I don't like that. You shouldn't be able to, and it's cringe. So I've got to go through all of these buttons and make sure you can't fucking navigate through these with, like, your mouse, or not with your mouse, with the keyboard. Also, another thing that's really dumb, by using the spacebar, you can, if you've selected something, like once you've pressed it, it's considered selected. And once you've and once it's been selected, you can press the spacebar to press it again, which is really dumb. Because it shouldn't. Actually, I bet those have navigation. I don't know. Did I disable the navigation on these? These? I did. Not. So right now, I'm able to press, if I click this, it's currently selected. So I can now do that. And I hate this. It's cool, but the fact that I can press it, it just, no. So where is that one? That one's going to be in play menu or play menu 2. Play menu 3. Where are the button? That's the coin display. This is the thing though, right? Am I going insane? You. Ah, it's images. They just have the button component on them. Well, that would explain it. Anyway, no more navigation there. Wait, there's gonna be some in the fucking deck builder. And maybe cards. Well, let's go fix this too. You should have... Oh, this one already has no navigation. You see, I've thought ahead already. Where else would I need to go? Yes, the deck builder. That one. That one has buttons. Where's deck builder? Deck builder. You. Why does it look like this? Oh, there's no cards here. I'm just not used to seeing it. I mean, why is there no text there? What? 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 Why can't I see that? I don't know why this is hidden from me. Like some secret tech. It's like some secret ancient texts. Like what? They're not like disabled or anything. They're right there. What? I'm so fucking confused why these would not be visible in the editor right now. You know what? Not my problem. Not my problem. That should have just gone and disabled the navigation so I can't press space to cycle through these now. Or, yeah, or... Yep. Yep, alright, that's all good. No more navigation, yay. It's cool, but, dumb. I think that's the best way I can describe it. Hmm. 30 minutes of the stream. That's pretty neat. What if I... Just trying to think of where to go from here. I have the... There actually is no game sound. I just realized that. Who needs that? Not me. There's no game audio, so there's no need for settings. What? All right, that's gonna be creating the settings is gonna be interesting. I believe the save system already saves some stuff, namely the volume related things in SND. Yeah. SND Mass, SND SFX, and SND MUS for master, sound effects, and music. What else is saved? Keybinds, decks. Yeah. Test number and coins. That seems to be all of what's saved currently. So that's interesting. The thing that I need to display, namely, is this, and also whatever something in here maybe has it. That's input mode. I don't know about the it could be in random functions, the thing I'm thinking of. Forgetting the monitor. Untested, more secure. These, here we go. This thing right here. Application.target frame rate. That's what I wanted. FPS equals int 1 over time divided by smooth delta time. Interesting. Do I have that in text from data? I don't actually. Hmm. Text from data. Alright. And then what, I go over to like Game Hut or something? Let me disable this. Infected mushroom, you're letting me down a bit. So that's the health bar. UI, image, text. That's your FIPS. That's your FIPS right there, your FAPS. So if I grab my MISC text from data, throw that on there with the FPS tag, on it, then that should just show the FPS, I think. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's jumping around a lot. That's like, I mean, it's neat having FPS in like the 600s, but not very, like, I don't know how to best describe it. It's not stable, so it's like unreadable. I'll have to work on the FPS counter then. What should you carve into your pumpkin though? That's a good question. I think you should draw a giant, I think you should carve a giant penis into it. Big ol' schlong. Big ol' slab of meat, you know? I think that would be pretty scary, you know? Well, I mean, I can't imagine a more scary thing to see. I'm just saying, that's like my 2 cents. That's my 2 cents right there. And the ad is really aiding. Now is gold. I feel like doing the I'm honestly a bit tired already from today because I've been doing a lot of coding already today. I'm gonna kind of just vibe for a bit doing the settings menu. So this is gonna be kind of annoying because I've got to do something I haven't done in a while, which is sliders. Also gotta grab a settings button. Probably from like my pause. I throw it up here, and then that's your segs. Actually, I want to grab it so it's in the same position as like the play menu one, or the deck builder. It doesn't actually matter. Anyway, that's the segs button, goes back to the main menu, does what it should. No line of MIDI? So we're gonna create a UI slider. It's been a minute. Oh. I'm not a big fan of sliders, because like, what the hell? Okay, but like when you stretch them, like, when you stretch them... I think it's because of the way they stretch. Like, stretching it horizontally is completely fine. Vertically, though, it fucks, it like, flips the fuck out. I think that's where a lot of my gripe with it comes from, but, eh. So I can just, slider, normal color, purple. So that's what this thing is gonna be. Red or purple. Oh, navigation, guess what? None. Ha ha ha. And then the background is going to be like a dark purple. And then the fill area is going to be a light purple. And then I want to go to this. Oh, this is another thing that fucks with me. I hate the slide. I hate the Unity slider thing. So look, when it goes to this end, it's I don't like that it like just reaches the end there. Because like if I take, for instance, this thing and make it slightly smaller, then go to here, it just never reaches the fucking end. So changing the slider thing can get annoying. Anyway, so what I want to go do now is take the handle and use my favorite of the basic images. Actually, this is my least favorite. Octo? Ugh. I hate Octo. But this fill area, on the other hand, cut Octo, that's where it's at. Anyway, these are both Octo. I just need to get like a good value for them now, like this. And yeah, there you go. That's a slider. That's a slider, baby. It slides. I forgot you can't get to the fucking menu. Okay, but if I go to the slider and then I can manually drag it back like this. I'm gonna adjust these colors a bit, so. There you go. Alright. Just wanted to make the effects slightly more prominent. That's just making it a bit more obvious, more clear, you could say. What I could honestly do is, why does it do this? I don't know, man. Rect, direction. Bottom to top. Oh. This just rotates it. That just rotated it. That's what it did. Oh, these are the min and max values, so you can... Nah, these are fine. A whole number, you can only do... only full values. More of just the same? It is more of just the same. Thank you, the fucking ads. Why do the ads exist? Why do the ads exist? No one fucking cares, man. I don't want to buy product. I don't want to consume. I just want to exist. Is that too much to ask? Am I not allowed to? I've got a slider here. Interesting transition I've made. I've got a slider here. Ugh. I've got a slider here. Which I think I can fuck with the width and it's fine. And then I upscale it a bit as well. Nope. What is this? Okay. So I've got a slider here. Which I'm going to say... Add component. This is where some fucky shit goes on. I actually need to make a new component for the first time in a long time. Which is going to be slider. Slider boy. Yeah. So, what I'm going to need to do is... public int type private slider SL. So on start, it's gonna say, it's just gonna get the thing, and then I'm gonna say public void set val. Switch type case 0, and then can I do sl.value equals gamer.instance dot. Wait, no, this is sound system. Sound system dot instance dot master volume. 1, 2. This is kind of nonsensical stuff probably to a lot of people because yeah. Well, I know what it is. So, I guess that's all that matters. So yeah, that should be interesting, and then I can do gamer. Gamer to end, and then from here I do
say you chose again a different story, different way. Will you
yes.
find your happiness or more of just the same? More of just the same.
More of just the same. More of just the same. More of just the same. It's just they just keep saying it. They just keep doing it. More of just the same. More of just the same. 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 This song's nice. I do like this song. Settings, reference this. And then I need to go. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the other play menus are, so for now I'll just leave it at that. But you can technically go to the settings while in the other ones, which I don't know if I want or not. Anyway, so we've got some other stuff could change the song 'cause it's funny. Fucking ads, man.
Stearns and Foster. That's only
God, I hate
part of
this.
the story. We handcrafted.
So then when I do toggle settings menu, if checks 8, so if it's enabling it, then I'm going to do what? Misgrefs 41? 41 dot broadcast message. That works, I think, maybe. Make this a prefab, and then That's one. That's... And it's that. Okay. So then I'm just gonna set these values to like arbitrary things. They should be set to full. That tells us the receiver. That's just wrong. There's a receiver right there. It's a direct child of it, too. Hmm. Hmm. I'm actually not sure why I wouldn't want that one. Because settings is misrefs 41, right? It's gonna be over here because I'm in the game right now. Yep. And these sliders are children of it, which have slider boy, which have set vals, so I don't fucking know. I mean, if it wants, I can do a reference to this, and I can say get component setting handler? No way there was nothing called setting handler. Definitely not on my way to go make something called. Oh wait, public. So I'm gonna create an array of slider boys. Slids. Public void set vals. For each bar sliding slids. Slid dot set val. I found the problem. So I actually could have done... I can do broadcasts, I don't have to do this. But I will do this actually in the future for other things like buttons and shit and switches, but it's fine that I'm doing this right now, it's just kind of annoying. What was going on is that if I go over to the slider boy... No, it's public. I thought maybe because it wasn't liking it because it was public.
Activation.
Oh. No, I have no idea why it wasn't liking it before. Never mind. So this, I still need to do this. Like, yeah, okay, whatever. Anyway, this is setting the vals, so I can say in the gamer, then it gets the component thing dot set vals. Boom. That's funny, actually. Then all I have to do with the slider boy is if I go to the prefab of slider, again with it not showing it. What? Is Unity tripping? I don't fuck. It's just randomly deciding to not show some UI elements. I don't know. Whatever, not my problem. If I go to on the value change, I reference itself, slider boy, and change val. Oh. Well, the reason it wasn't showing is because I was in the play menu. That makes sense. What? You cannot in good conscience tell me that. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's fair. I didn't give it the things. I completely forgot about that. That's on me. So I go to the thing, I'm gonna give it the fucking setting handler, make sure to remove the duplicate, because for some reason there's a duplicate. Of course there's a duplicate, there's always a fucking duplicate. So then I put this one on there, I put this one on there, and I put this one over here, and bing bang boom, maybe it'll work. Maybe I'm getting hopeful. Maybe I'm getting my hopes up. Hey yo! Hey yo, it's working. That's actually pretty cool, actually, that it's working. I mean, these have no labels, but those are the volumes. This is going to be a label for it. Disabled, and then I'm just gonna shrink the font size a bit, move it over, maybe font. I think change the font a bit. I don't know. I'm gonna think of just pick something. Ugh, not that one. This one's working. This one's fine. So we've got my text here, my new text. And on each one of these, I can say this one. Boom. And zeros. 1 and zeros. No. And zeros. 1 and zeros. Might change the color of those a bit so they match the sliders, but yeah. What? Interesting. The game crashes if I open that. You can now change the master volume, and the SFX volume, and the music volume, even though those mean literally nothing because there is literally zero game audio. That's cool though. Now what I can do is I can do a settings is in my main menu, right? Get this. So you know we have these two classic buttons. They're pretty classic, right? Anyway, then this one, I say this. Okay, so this one's gonna be like fucking settings or something. And this one, instead of this, it says gamer toggle settings menu. Now this button I am also going to copy and put into the out of main menu into the pause menu, wherever that was, and paste it into here. I'm gonna move it back up. And now you have another button. which brings you to those game settings, or at least the like sound settings, which is very useful. Thank you. On 21. Lies. Object reference not set to units of an object. This is now a recurring bug for some fucking reason. I haven't changed anything in this. I can't tell if it's the sound system reference it's having issue with or the slider reference. If it's the slider reference, then I can just paste that in there and it should be fine. If it still throws an error, no. So I can, yeah, okay, cool. Now we've got the settings. That's part of it. Boom. That's pretty sick, actually, because now, sliders with labels. I don't know if I want to do, like, anything else right now in terms of the settings. I think that's a good one for the settings. Gonna check in these changes. Settings. Part 5. It's the 5th part of my ongoing war with segs.
First up, we've got Shake Video Man.
Shaking my balls in your jaw. That's what it is. Oh yeah. So today's it's been 1 month and 2 days since I started this project. If you don't count the like week break I took at one point. Like this goes back to this time. I took like actually more of like 2-week break, honestly, between the 1st and the 14th. I did like very minor changes on like a few things, but it was mostly between the 10/1, 10/14. So about 2 weeks I took a break on this game. Then I came back and I've been going strong ever since, you know. Like that's pretty chill. What's my daily streak? Like how long have I been going like every day? So 16, 17, 26, 25, 24, 23. No. I've been going for like 6 days. 5 days. That's pretty sick. Since I missed a day. 5 days in a row, back to back. Let's go. Yeah, other game news and other news about the channel and shit. I released a new video, which is kind of funny. Let me pull this up. This one, deranged garlic phone video. It's great. It's deranged. It's amazing. I've got to do another video at some point, probably talking about the fact that I'm making it here too. I know I'm fucking like leaning back and forth in my chair, so it's probably fucking with the audio. But I've got to at some point probably do another video on all of this. I still find this really cool though. Like looking back and seeing this. I mean, I know like literally like I think only Source watches it, or maybe no one watches it, but it's just cool. It's just cool, man. Me when I'm back over a year ago and I've made 8 videos. W sawing this one. Yeah, I'm honestly kind of just tired. I've been going for an hour, which isn't too bad. I think I'm probably gonna call it quits here though, because mostly just me. Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't really care that no one really watches these, because it's not necessarily, I'm not trying to be popular or anything. I'm just fucking making a game because I think it's fun and streaming it because I think it's fun. I'm just doing what I think is fun, to be honest. But, I am probably gonna call it here because I've been coding for multiple hours today, and I do have a bit of more stuff for schoolwork to do, which is always amazing. So yeah, fun. See you guys at some point that's not now. Maybe later, probably later. Could be in the past though, you never know. Anyway, bye. Or see you later.